So we now know when Timmy and when Errol are supposed to be fighting. We have a tentative fight date, late July in Australia, in keeping with all the rumors and reports that we've been hearing. What the fuck is that? What is ESPN trying to tell me? Oh, more fucking sports scores. We now know when it's supposed to be happening, where it's supposed to be happening. We now finally know who's supposed to be preparing Errol for this fight. It's Ronnie Shields. We also know who's supposed to be preparing Tim. His situation is as tumultuous as ever. You know, I mean, like, I don't even know what to say about that shit, to be honest, bro. Like, what are you doing? Is when I saw that news that he was gonna be trained by Jeff Fennick, now I'm like, what are you doing, bro? Just what are you doing? I don't know. What it do? Sorrow, what it do? Remember what it do, Marty? What it do, Marty? Ma, we out here. But we know all the things that you would need to know about that fight. We know all of it, you know, and those, so, you know, some of those major details were what was missing before. Who the hell is, you know, why do we keep hearing about Errol coming back if he hasn't even hired a trainer? Well, apparently now he has. So now things get serious. Now things get real. And, you know, we're going to talk about that tonight on the panel. Does the panel view Tim Tszyu as being a tune-up for Errol Spence Jr.? Errol likes to say that he doesn't believe in tune-ups, but that's what Danny Garcia was after the car accident. That's a tune-up fight, bro. A guy who arguably lost to Lamont Peterson and El Maestro, a guy who got beat by Keith Thurman and got beat by Sean Porter. Yes, that was a tune-up fight, a glorified tune-up fight on pay-per-view. And I guess the question now is, given that Timmy's situation is so tumultuous and that he's got 3 losses, that's 2 more than Errol, and he's been stopped 2 times in those 3 losses, does that make him a tune-up fight for Errol? Brim, what it do? Hawker, what it do? Shoot, my man Brimothy the link. My man Brimothy. You know? I think it's a great fight, but I also noticed that it's not being talked about enough. That Errol, who's supposed to be this big name in America, he's supposed to be this big name, this A-side fighter, and you see people talk about him all the time on the Twitter Spaces, but then why is he going to Australia? You know, like me and Brim will tell you the answer is obvious. Why would he be going to Australia?
Because ain't no money in the United States for that fight.
Right? It was. If if you got it like that, you would not be going over there. It's not complicated. If you got it like that, why would you be going over there? You would be bringing Tim over here. The truth is, for all of the online support, and this is going to become a cultural norm long before guys like me and Brim are senior citizens, long after me and Brim are senior citizens, that online metrics and online chatter does not equal real world dollars, because people talk about Errol every day, and you could spit in the wind and hit somebody who claims to be an Errol Spence Jr. fan. But if he really had that kind of support on the ground, he would not be going to Australia. He wouldn't. It's not complicated. Why
Jules,
would you be the one going over there?
If he had a fought in between, I think they probably could have had to fight in the United States because it would have at least carried his name possibly. But because it's been such a long time, you know, it'll be 3 years almost. So yeah, I think that plays a big role.
I mean,
you know?
no, of course I agree with if he would have been fighting in these 3 years that he hasn't fought. Of course, if he would have been fighting, then we might be having a different conversation. But then you have to ask, well, why hasn't he been fighting? Why?
Money. He had enough money.
Oh, there's the money thing is a thing, but also the roll of the dice. See, your money demands create a situation. There are plenty of people that you could have tuned up with. It's not about not having the right guy to tune up with. There's plenty of guys you could have tuned
It's
up
about
with,
not
plenty of
getting
no
paid
names.
the amount you want to get paid for fighting the tuna.
Yeah, you want to get paid pay-per-view money, big money for a tune-up fight. And that shit ain't rocking. It's not rocking. It's just not. So it's another PBC fighter that kind of in a manner of speaking, we'll see how it goes, but you're kind of setting yourself up to fail, just like Jermell. Because Jermell, if you got any single one of those fights that you're advocating for right now, you would lose all of them. You would lose to Fundora. Yeah, you might lose to Tim right now, just because he's been fighting and you haven't. You might lose to that guy right now. You know. So yeah, but I do think it's a good fight. I do think that is it a good fight? Yes,
Absolutely.
perhaps not for the right reasons. Usually a good fight is because both fighters are looking the part and winning and doing well.
This is a
Whereas,
good fight because we don't know if either fighter can look the part.
yeah, as bad as Tim's situation is, because this to me is horrible, Brim. Like, dog, you was just with Pedro Diaz in Miami.
Yeah,
Y'all
but the
was ripped.
details about Pedro, the travel and all that. I mean, some of that made a little bit of sense.
I'm not saying it
Availability.
didn't. I'm not saying it didn't make sense, Brim. I'm just saying that no matter what led you to the current situation that you're in, it
It's not a
doesn't
good.
bode
It's
well.
not necessarily the best of all looks.
Yeah, it just doesn't bode well for your future. Because it's when has it ever been the earmark? And we literally had this conversation earlier this week. That you notice that a lot of the guys that do really well, they not a lot changes in the corner. Nah, Bud was with Bo Mack, and that's just what it was. Ward was just with Virgil Hunter, and that's just what it was. Um, Inoue, he's with Shingo, and that's it. He's with Shingo, and that's it. Usyk's situation, yeah, a lot didn't change in that corner either. So the guys that really do well, really well,
That's
extra,
consistency.
right? There's a consistency in the corner that doesn't really change. Whereas the earmark of fighters that are not doing well is that the corner situation is changing all the time. Look, I'm a big fan of AJ, but how many times has that corner situation changed?
Phew, all times.
Chantel Cameron used to be one of my favorite fighters, but she's doing hopscotch with trainers. But yeah, and like 5 different trainers now. Maybe more. So it's never been the year mark of a fighter that's on the up and up and doing well that you keep bouncing around like that. It's like you're looking for something in a trainer that you're not going to find, something that you have to find in yourself. You could have wrote that shit on a fortune cookie.
You sure could have. That sounds like wisdom right there, damn it.
It's fucking Lao Tzu out here, bro.
I got to take a break from working and talking to big titty black bimbos.
Hey
That's what I've
man,
been doing.
my favorites, bro. They really are.
Listen,
They're
I'm
on the
talking to one of the baddest ones there is, bro. It's ridiculous.
Listen, yo. Don't give me a boner.
Yeah,
Shit's crazy out here.
she trying her best to give me one.
You better suck on them titties, bro. You better
Yeah,
do that shit,
I,
bro.
I, I promise.
You better suck on them titties, bro.
I
Them
promise.
delicious, delicious chocolate gumdrops. You better get on them titties, man.
And when I
On them
say
titties.
chocolate, I mean she is literally like a black Jessica Rabbit enhanced.
Listen, man. What are you doing? Listen, man. Listen, man. Listen, man. It's real shit, though, man. It's
Real
real
shit.
shit. So another aspect of the story of Errol going to Australia is that people don't want to acknowledge that the only reason this man has to go to Australia is because of how useless the American boxing fan has become. Because, well, if y'all love him that much, where is the support? Where is the outpouring? Where is the patronage? I seen that dork, Dean the Great. He's got one of the most punchable faces in boxing. And there was this Mexican guy standing with him. Looks like he was a trainer, and they had a whole little debate about the usual bullshit. Is it easier for a Mexican fighter to make it in the sport of boxing than a black fighter as far as drawing power? And you know what the Mexican guy said? Like, you can imagine what he said, but it's like what's going on with Errol basically facilitates that argument. Errol lost one fight, bro. He lost one fight to one of the best fighters the sport has seen in a very long time, right? So that one loss, as bad as it was, what did the support just evaporate after that? Did it just it just went away? I mean, it must have, because the guy is going to Australia for a fight. He's going to Australia. Canelo loses to Bivol, sells a bunch of pay-per-views right after. He sells, right? He gets outboxed by Crawford, and his return in September is still one of the most highly anticipated returns in boxing, and people are still calling him out and wanting a piece of him. So it's like, yo, I mean, I surmised it like this, Brim. I don't think it's the fighters. I don't actually think it boils down to the fighter. I just think that the Mexican boxing fan spends more money than everybody, myself included. Yeah, I think that that's what the difference is. The biggest supporters of that sport in this country are Mexicans. Simple. Because Bun B said that shit about Texas rap. And fuck, he got to lie about, fuck would he lie about that shit? So, they the ones who support, they the ones who buy the merch and go to the concerts, and I definitely think that that's the case with boxing. That no, it's not about the fighters. It's not Mexican fighters or black fighters. It's more that the biggest patrons of boxing in America are Mexican fans. And that's why it seems that way, that, yeah, some guys got a leg up, yada, yada, yada. Because Errol Spence Jr., after one loss in a super fight, look at what he got to do. He got to go to Australia. Got to go to Australia. That's fucking wow. But it is what it is. It's a good fight. I wonder if they're going to bill it as a pay-per-view in America, because I don't think they should.
They probably will, because they're gonna try to make the time, because that's where they're gonna get some of their money. They're gonna probably try to make the time, the fit where it can be convenient to the American fans, where they can be able to put it as a pay-per-view. I'm wanting to put money on that.
I mean, I'm gonna buy it, bro. Like if push comes to shove and I have to, if I can't get a friendly CIA link like I have for Benavidez's fight, because I got the friendly CIA link for that one. But and that's next week, by the way. So I'm really excited about next weekend. Like, it's gonna be a great weekend.
Yeah, early morning. Obviously, the thing for me is I get off Friday morning. I mean, Saturday morning, I get off work, and when I get off, Inoue is gonna be getting ready to rock and roll. So it's good timing for me. Watch a Inoue fight, watch a Inoue, and then go to sleep, and then wake up and do the Benavidez. And I'm gonna go ahead and buy the pay-per-view, even though I'm kind of like, yeah, but I'm gonna go ahead and get it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited. Like, it's gonna be a great weekend. I'm gonna go to the gym a little bit later that day. I was thinking, I need my Saturday gym session. I was thinking about just going on Sunday, but I'm like, nah, I need my Saturday gym session. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna
once you
go.
after the Inoue fight, go to the gym, then you come back, and then you take your old man nap, and then you'll
There
get
you
yourself
go.
recharged and ready.
There you go, and I'll be ready for David Benavidez. Shout out to my man Real Talks. No, it breaks down to demographic percentages and cultural differences. Hispanics understand losing is a part of the game. The American fan expects perfection, the same as Floyd. I think I
Yes and
think
no.
it's that's a part of it, but that's not all of it. It's
You want to
more
know another
that
part of it?
let me tell you a part of it. Um Americans don't appreciate shit, is the thing. It's not simple. It's not as simple as saying perfection. It's more that those Mexican fighters that they come over and they do what they do, whether they win or they lose, their folks still see them as being, that's one of us. He's showing courage, doing this and doing that. They love him, like Panama still loved Arguello, even though he fucking lost Aaron Pryor. He got his ass handed to him, but they still loved him, in spite of his flaws. Whereas the American, they're just too quick to throw you away because they don't appreciate shit. And that's why I kind of thought, well, they're just spoiled. They're just spoiled is what it is. Yeah, this is a tough crowd. This is the toughest crowd in all of boxing. If you're a Brit and you make it to a certain level, they're gonna love you forever if you just making it to a certain level. But to be an American fighter, no, they want you to shoot lightning out of your eyes, bro, like, and thunder out of your ass. Like
You know, the
it's
other dynamic too is that when you look at all different sports, when you're dealing with a Mexican fan, there's fewer sports to choose from the sports that they tend to like and enjoy. Where you might have a Black American say, "Well, I'm going to watch basketball. Well, I'm going to watch football." There's a lot more on the plate for the American sports fan, where boxing is taking a back seat because of the lack of visibility. So I think that is compounding on top of what Real Talk said, which added the extra element to why some of the American fighters don't get the same type of love and recognition as a foreign fighter.
That makes sense too. Yeah, and generally though, boxing is the Mexicans what baseball is the Dominicans. I mean, like, yeah, that really is the
Facts.
relationship. That really is the relationship. So there's gonna be a veneration there that, yeah, speak to them. Whereas we know in America, while boxing used to be a mainstream sport for several decades now, it has not been. So to the point that you made, yeah, an American boxing fan has a lot to choose from for representation. NFL, NBA, MLB to a lesser extent, but there is a lot more representation to where they just don't have as much riding on boxing as somebody else, you know? Like boxing is the Mexican national pastime. The only thing bigger than boxing in Mexico is soccer. And that's actually in most places that soccer is the biggest shit ever. It's the biggest sport in the world, you know? Only Americans don't seem to gravitate towards it, but
That
whatever,
shit
whatever.
boring, bro. That shit boring to me. Going to a
I,
live, cool, but watching it on TV,
I just enjoy the strategy of football. Like I don't really watch soccer. I enjoy the strategy of football. That it's a game of inches, and I enjoy that. I used to be a big baseball fan. I can't really get into it now anymore. Now that I'm older, but MLB and NFL was my two favorite sports to watch, and I still love the occasional football game. Like just the strategy it takes to get around the defensive
yeah,
line.
like I don't watch pro football like I used to. I still watch college football, baseball. I always like going to the live games, going to the Yankee stadiums with my Big Poppy jersey on. That used to be fun, getting threatened to get beat up. But yeah, baseball is a much better sport to attend to live. Football is better to watch it on the couch, so yeah. I love
Yeah.
basketball, but NBA didn't really do it for me. I only watch it for my college guys that make it to the pros. So yeah,
Yeah, I mean, and NBA just generally, I mean, none of them are what they used to be, but and it feels like NBA fell off the hardest. It really
No,
feels that way.
MLB might have him beat. MLB might have him beat.
Really?
Because I think it's been a longer downturn for the MLB than the NBA. Because you got to
Yeah, but
remember,
didn't they say that?
LeBron
Wait,
and Curry's finals was phenomenal. Big time TV. Baseball was kind of descending a little bit at that point.
didn't they say that the MLB's numbers are up? Their viewing figures are up during the Dodgers in the series.
Yeah,
During the
it's probably
series with
up.
the Dodgers.
Yeah, it's up from when it was down. You know what I mean? It's up from when it was down.
Yo, listen, Grant said the NBA is unwatchable. You take
It
that shit
kind of
up
is.
with him, bro. Shit
It
is
kind of is.
unwatchable. So that's crazy because man,
The
like I
playoffs is
remember
watchable, but the
I
regular
never
season.
I never had the excitement that my mans and them had for it. Like I said, my favorite sports to watch was football and baseball. But I remember motherfuckers used to love some motherfucking basketball, bro. And it's like all the stuff I hear now is bad. All the
Yeah, because
stuff I
it
hear
was
now
so
is
much more
bad.
competitive during the regular season. Now it's not quite as competitive. We feel like the rules are not being adhered to. They're letting them get away with a lot of things that back in the days they would consider a travel, carry. And old heads like me feel like it takes away from the sport itself, especially as an
Uh,
old coach.
And yeah, so yeah, apparently Errol's gonna do the do. Teofimo Lopez has officially rejected the Lindolfo Delgado fight. The funny thing is that people are saying he ducked, but I think he could have won that fight.
But how is he
He could.
ducking if he's going to 147 and they're offering to fight at 140?
People say what they want to say about people that they don't like. With Teofimo, he's not liked by a lot of people with
I don't
good
like Teo,
reason.
but I ain't gonna lie on the man. I remember saying he was
No,
going to
yeah, but
147.
No, yeah. I mean, of course, like I don't like Tszyu, but I don't consider it a duck. Like, no, it's not a duck. He could beat that guy. That's he's not doing that. He's not avoiding a difficult fight because I don't think that's a difficult fight for Teofimo. But realistically, he was never going to take that fight because based on it being ordered, Lindolfo would have been entitled to 75% of the money. Like, nah, yeah, that's not happening. That's not happening, bro. And then what? Teofimo, who is saying that he wants to move up, what he's going to subject himself to a 10-pound rehydration cap for the IBF title? No, to do what? To what? To go fight Dalton Smith? To go fight Gary Rutt? No, come on. Use your common sense. He was never going to do it. But was it a winnable fight? Yeah, because Lindolfo sucks. Like, that dude sucks, bro. Last 3 fights, that dude sucks. Just watch him. That dude sucks. So it's looking like it could be that Canadian Russian that we were watching the other day. I don't know if you were here. There was an Eye of the Tiger management card on the undercard of Iglesias versus Bejic or whatever. Whoever that guy was that he knocked out for the IBF, there was a little guy, and the little guy looks like Artur Beterbiev. Not, like he's got, in fairness, Beterbiev's hairline is far superior and his boxing skills. But the guy kind of fought like Beterbiev. He's a pressure guy, little Russian guy, hairy, based out of Russia. And it's looking like that's who Lindolfo is going to have to fight. And I hope it is, because if it is, that's going to be a good fucking fight. His name is Arthur something. I can't say his last name. It's too many consonants in it. But the guy's pretty good guy. So I'm looking forward to that. See that Carlos Adames is calling out Iglesias. That's fucking weird. Like, bro, out of all the people to call out, why are you calling that guy out? You like his chances in that fight, man? Brim fell asleep. Oh, no, he's talking to the joint. He's probably talking to the joint. He grew from a Rutherford, Yeah, Otani is an alien. Yeah. We got that Inoue versus Gento Nakatani next week. That's going to be a lot of fun. Fight where nobody had to twist his arm to do it. That's the kind of fighter he is. He's definitely a legacy guy. People still try to tear him down in this part of the world, but I don't know how you could be a boxing fan and say something negative about Inoue. That's just xenophobia. I would say that's just bigotry. You just don't like the little Asian dudes, because I don't see how you could be a boxing fan and not be a fan of him. What it do, front line? What it do, Grant? What it do, round 1? Is that Nakatani Inoue fight paper? No, it's not, bro. No, it's not. We getting that on the Reggie. Thank God. Davo, what it do? I still can't get over how Shakur Stevenson, when he was talking to Showgliz, and Showgliz is like talking about the catchweight shit, and Shakur tried to defer to Inoue, like, yo, you really deferring to a 122-pound fighter, my guy? Do you know how fucking lame and corny that shit is, bro? Y'all don't ask Inoue to do that. Like, yo, man, I don't know who's raising these guys, bro. I think Inoue finally does lose. It'll be because the opponent is just too big for him. But who could he lose to? Well, listen, bro, if he goes to featherweight, I mean, like, I've maintained for at least 3 years now that as much as I love that kid, when he loses, he's gonna lose big time. Because Japanese fighters, man, when they lose big time. They can't just lose a competitive one. They lose big time. If he goes to featherweight, Rafael's a big boy. Even Brandon, like, I know it's crazy, but Brandon at featherweight, yeah, he's a threat because he's a big boy. He got the dimensions to fill out, I don't really think Angelo Leo is a threat, but I don't think Angelo Leo's going to be champion much longer either. I think he's going to lose that IBF. And then you got Bruce Carrington, who, he's still kind of green in a manner of speaking. He's the least experienced of all the champions at 126. He is the greenest. He's got the thinner resume, and he's the least experienced of all of them. Because, you know, Rafa's been champion for over 2 years. Brandon's been a champion at 2 weights. Angelo's been a champion at 2 weights. You know? Bruce is the greenest guy. What it do, Bori? Que lo que, mi niño? You know, so yeah. Looking forward to that. David Benavidez's fight. A part of the fun of that is he doesn't have to lose. He doesn't have to lose for us to talk shit on Sunday. That's a part of the fun with him. That if you just could not look good, if you look human in that fight, it has the same effect. Same effect. Because this is a guy that Dimitri Bivol beat easy. It was never a fight. It was never a contest. And you're put on an even bigger pedestal than he is for having done less. So if you don't go in there and just completely blow this guy out of the water, that's all we need to talk shit. You could win. As long as that shit competitive, yeah, we still get to talk shit. Because the pedestal they put you on, for what? And for beating who? Shit. Bruce don't beat Inoue, and he doesn't get the fight. He's going to outgrow the weight before he gets the Inoue fight. Absolutely, I agree with that. You know, I mean, that guy's 27 years old. It's a wonder that Rafael Espinosa's still there. But yeah, I think Bruce, if he's lucky, maybe he gets one unification. Maybe. But he won't be around long enough to go undisputed. He won't. What it do, Junior?
What's good, bro?
Hey, shit, man. You know, you heard Spence going to Australia, July 26th?
I think that's the best case scenario for Spence to get a medium sized payday, at least something good,
Right?
something.
You think he wins?
Nah, I don't think
No?
so. I
No?
don't think so.
You got
I
Tim?
don't. I got Tim. Even with the trainer switch, maybe this trainer switch could be more of an offensive mind. Maybe he can combine the offense and the defense that's already there. Maybe he can make Tim a little bit better.
I
I'm being
mean, Tim is...
optimistic. I have Tim winning by
No,
knockout.
yeah. Tim is an offensively minded guy, but I guess it boils down to philosophy that for a guy who's already good at offense, does he need more offense, or does he need a trainer who's going to teach him to do the things that he doesn't do well, like, you know, protect yourself, don't
I
hold your
think with his
feet.
offense though, he doesn't have a. I don't think he has a really good jab to get behind. Like it's like if you're getting your ass whooped, get behind the jab and start working stuff.
You know what the weird thing with it? It's not like Tim shows a jab, like even before he loses to Fundora, all that bad stuff that happened, he showed the jab. It's just he really only showed one variation of it that he steps into it. It's a step jab. He shoots a jab, he steps into it, and everything else starts to happen. He doesn't show the creativity that other people show with the jab, that you don't always have to shoot it. You don't
Like
always have to shoot it. You could do a lot of things with that hand
what do you
besides
call it?
shooting it.
What do you call it? I think the guy who has the best jab in the game. I think Junto Nakatani. He shows different jabs. He
You
shows
think he
approach
has
jab.
Yo, that's crazy. I
He shows
never heard. You think he has the best jab in the game?
yeah, because he shows a lot of different jab variations. Him and Inoue are like right there. They show the stab jab. They show the probing. They show like different like level feinting switches with their jabs. I like Junto's jab. He's more of a type of fighter where he's gonna use a jab and he's gonna bring over that right hand. He's not right hand, the left hand. That left hand's always gonna be there because like with Junto, he'll set up a trap. He's always setting up traps with the jab. He's gonna make you think, all right, I'm gonna go to the body. Is he gonna go to the head or is he gonna go to the body again? That's what I like about Junto.
I would sooner give the best jab, and I'm not standing on this, but I would give the best jab to this fighter before I give it to Junto, and that's Bivol.
Yeah,
I would give him.
yeah, that's fair.
We'll give it to Bivol. He's real creative with his lead. He doesn't just shoot it. He does a lot with that hand. And yeah, Inoue does a lot with his lead too. It's kind of underreported that, yeah, he's very prolific with his lead hand. He doesn't just shoot it. Does a lot of little bullshit with it. Stab to the body, punch to the solar plexus. decoy. You know, he'll get you looking at it, bring a backhand over. He's very creative with his lead.
But there's
But
one thing I've never seen no fighter do besides Junto. Well, I mean, I'm a little bit younger. Like Junto, sometimes with his jab, he'll have his jab out there, but he'll parry at all times. He's always parrying there. He's always blocking your lead hand. You're like, you can never get off your lead hand. He's always gonna block it with the like. He has his jab more up, more like a paw, and he can swipe your hand down. Like that's something I like about Junto.
I
He
like the up
does.
jab. I like fighters that use an up jab because it has the same effect as an uppercut. Not everybody throws it, the up jab, but it has the same virtue of the uppercut in the sense that since it's not coming across, they don't really see it. Since it's coming from below, it's kind of like an uppercut, and it's easier to land it. Like Mikey Garcia had a great up jab. He had a great up jab, but not everybody throws it that way. Not everybody.
I think the crazy part about it with Junto is like they all say he got exposed by Hernandez. I'm like, well, I think Hernandez would be a lot of people at 122. I think he would be a lot of those people.
I don't
Like
think he.
Hernandez is.
I don't think he got exposed. I think that's just another thing that people say without thinking about it. Like, what did he get exposed? That he's new to 122, to 120. Yeah, what got exposed? That he's new to the division because you didn't know that. The only way he got exposed is if you didn't know he's new to 122.
And I think the bad part about it is Junto showed his bag though against Hernandez. He showed his bag. He was doing a lot of different stuff. He wasn't like he was adapting to Hernandez, like doing different stuff. I'm like, he didn't get exposed. He showed more of his bag that he never had to use.
I think he looked human, is what I would say. He looked human. He looked beatable for the first time that I've ever seen Junto look beatable. That was it. But that's not exposed. Exposed is revealing something that people didn't know. People knew that Junto was new to the weight. That's not, you're not exposing anything with that. Exposed is Kovalev being weak to the body. That's exposed. That's exposed. Devin not getting the right hand at home to block the left hook. That's exposed. Those are things that
either too.
Those are things that get exposed. Not, well, the guy's new to the weight and this guy's big. That's nothing got exposed, bro. We
The funny
kind of
part about
already
it
knew
too
that.
is I'm like, bro, like if Bam fought that fighter, he loses Hernandez. He could get stopped by Hernandez. Like Hernandez
I asked that shit. I asked that. I wonder how Bam would do against Sebastian Hernandez because that's not a little 122, and he's durable as all hell. If Junto couldn't get that motherfucker to calm down, I don't know if Bam would be able to get that dude to calm down, bro.
The one thing I wonder is, like maybe we seen a Inoue versus Hernandez, and we can really see
about that fucking mic, bro.
Yeah, but that's the one thing I wonder though. Is like maybe by seeing a Inoue versus Hernandez, how good is Junto then? Like I still think Junto is a pound for pound.
Well, you also no. You also got to be real. After what Sebastian showed against Junto, there's no chance in hell that Robert is gonna put Bam in there with that guy for what? The fuck he want him? Do you want him to look bad? Because Bam is not a big guy. Junto actually has a nice size frame to keep going, whereas Bam is tiny. So if Junto's laboring with that guy, imagine Bam trying to keep him off.
Come on, you're not gonna put Mexican Harry Potter in there against that fucking Goliath. What the fuck?
And the bad part about it,
it sounds terrible, Drew.
It's like
okay.
The bad thing about it too, bro, is like Inoue small, but Inoue's so great. Him being small doesn't matter. He's gonna whoop your ass regardless.
Yeah, but I like I know that Ohashi said, and I don't know if it was propaganda or what, because I could also believe it's propaganda, but verbatim, what he said was they knew that Sebastian was good because he came to Inoue's gym and he beat everybody up except Inoue.
I believe that.
Yeah, but
come on, Jules. Are you really just gonna take the word of the promoter who could be hyping up a guy?
Do you see what I'm saying? That I could imagine that, that fight looked like it could have been difficult. Look, the guys that give Inoue, the ones that gave him issues, Here comes Drew because we got to hear him in traffic. Go ahead, Drew. What's going on? He's on
He's
the
at the
highway.
drive-through right now.
He's on the highway going 80 fucking miles an hour with the window down. Unmutes the mic. like you know, but I don't think that was easy, Ignacio. I think that Ohashi's gassing the shit. Like, nah, you struggled.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, anytime a promoter says some tall tale shit where you say a motherfucker who nobody, even people in boxing, knew who the hell Sebastian Hernandez was, all of a sudden you talk about him going to a gym, beating the shit out of every sparring partner in there, but then as soon as he fights Inoue, oh, okay, he wasn't on that level. Come on. Get the fuck out of here.
It's Ignacio. It's not just a fucking promoter. My man with eyes on the ground over there said the same thing, that they booted him out of the camp after 2 days of sparring with Inoue. All right.
Yeah, because he's gonna go too hard. That I see. Look, listen. All right, Drew. There's no perfect fighter. There isn't. Everybody can get beat. Of course, Inoue can get beat. I've been saying he's gonna get beat. I don't think it's Junto that beats him, but he's gonna get beat. And when it happens, it's gonna be bad. But the thing is, it's not hard to see what is gonna catch up to Inoue. Size. Size, bro. You're at your fourth weight. If you go to feather, bro, yo, you might get bullied up there. Yeah, you might get bullied up there. Not because you're not a great boxer, not because you're being exposed. No, after a while, size fucking matters, bro. After a while.
Hey, Jules, you know what's crazy though? Like, if we're being real, if the 4 midgets didn't avoid Inoue, this technically would be his fifth weight. Technically would be his fifth weight if the 4 midgets didn't avoid him.
Yeah, I mean they did like chocolate.
It was a combination. Mr. Honda didn't want to match them up.
Yeah, but also I'm gonna be fair to Chocolatito. It's not about making excuses for him. You definitely avoided that fight. But who was gonna look at Quadras at that time and say, well, Quadras is a pushover? No, he wasn't a pushover. Right?
And who would have said that about Songrai or Gallo?
Rat King.
You know?
Nobody would have looked, because those guys were established when he fought them. Like, once again, did he avoid Inoue? Yes, conclusively you did. But it's like it wasn't like it was to go fight a bum. No, it was to go fight Quadras. Quadras wasn't no bum. Well, not back then. He wasn't no bum.
Yeah, I'm sure Mr. Honda wasn't looking at it like it was a walk in the park.
Yeah, and he said he got offered more money for the fucking fight. So it's like, common sense. Ignacio, Spence is going to Australia. What do we think about that?
Jules, I'm so pissed off right now about that shit that I saw in your video earlier. I can't believe Tim was stupid enough to give up Pedro Diaz. He's making you look better than you've looked ever, especially after getting your ass kicked in 3 fights. He's retooling you. He's fucking adding wrinkles to your game. You look like you were implementing them in your game, and you fuck around and say, oh, I'm going to leave him because I don't want to travel to Miami for training camps anymore because I miss my wife. What the fuck? Like, come on. Come on. Like, you couldn't have taken your wife with you? What the fuck? Like,
no. And I, like, the shit is, it's one of those things as you get older where it's like, look, there's always a reason for some shit. Oh, you missed your wife. That's the reason. Oh, the jet lag, the plane. Yeah, that's the reason. Ultimately, it's not good. It's not good. Mm-hmm. You had a good thing going. You were settling into a style. It looks like it was working. And now you got to start all over.
Yeah. And Fennec.
And the thing is, Ignacio, too, he could be missing the wife. He could want to spend the money. But that's the difference between guys like Tim and Usyk, who said, fuck my wife, fuck the birth of my daughter. Yeah. I got to fight. I got to do my job.
Drew, you're right, though. Because like, you could see one. Listen, let me tell you something. I'll tell you one fucking thing, Ignacio. I seen his wife. Not only is she hot, she really loves that guy. You could see it in her eyes. She really loves that guy. And he like you could always tell relationships that are organic, that they're not just going through the motions. That Usyk's wife, she loves that guy. She fucking loves that guy. You could see it. And just like Drew said, yo, he's doing what he's got to do. Like, yeah, I got to be over here. This is what I do. When I'm retired, I'll have all the time in the world to do the laundry and grow potatoes and
cut
on
the
my wife.
grass and fucking
Right.
trim the bushes. What
Like
the
you could
fuck?
tell, you could
Yeah.
tell when a girl, like when my girl comes on the lives talking shit to me. That's our love language. I know she loves me.
Wait for Drew to make it about his fucking self, bro. Jesus Christ.
Hey, I'm a Capricorn. I'm a Capricorn. That's what we do. That's what we
All
do.
right,
But Ignacio,
but
who is that
but
trainer though? Jules? I thought he was just his manager before.
no. Jeff Fennick. Jeff Fennick is a former 3-weight world champion. He was one of the best fighters that Australia ever produced, and you know, like the history of boxing and shit. So he's a great fighter. And he was kind of always in the background of Tim's career, but not as a trainer, you know, like, you know, advisor, stuff he says, he's got input. Now he's going to be training him. I don't like it. I'll be honest. I don't, even if Jeff, let's be real. If Jeff was a great trainer, we would know by now. What great fighters have you developed, Jeff? What great fighters?
That's the issue I have. He was a damn good fighter in his day, and like you said, Jules, he won title fights, and he was involved in some really good fucking fights in his career. But this is like oil and water to me. The way Diaz was training him is the way that Tim was going to extend his career. Now you're going to go back to a guy who's going to be a face first pressure fighter, which is the same shit that got your ass kicked. Like, come on, it makes no sense.
It makes no
and if Jeff
sense,
Fennick,
bro.
if Jeff Fennick was a great trainer, Tim would have started out with him.
Well, generally, you know, like if Jeff Fennick was a great trainer, I'm just saying that I've heard more about fighters that Kevin Barry. You remember Kevin Barry, Ignacio, the guy who fought,
he was around forever.
and but you knew that a lot of good fighters that are coming through Australia, you know, for a period. Kevin Barry's ending up with those guys. You know, he's the one who ended up with Joseph Parker. So you knew that, okay, the guy's got a rep, but Jeff Fennick ain't got no rep for developing no fucking world-class Australians.
Yeah, and he's never been a guy who took over a guy and improved him. That's why I'm like, why the fuck would you take on that guy knowing that you've never done it? That's crazy.
Ignacio, do you think it's something to do with like, okay, he's the cheapest then? Because Tim, I'll tell you that one thing. Tim was making the rounds in LA. He stopped at Robert's gym. He stopped with Rudy Hernandez. He stopped with Manny, and he decided on Pedro. But now it's just like, it seems like he's penny pinching a little bit too, fellas.
Do you
like,
think
let me just
it
go
could
with
be
this guy.
that?
like,
but I could literally
shit? I don't
could
think
literally.
that dude is well off, Drew. I don't think it's some money shit. He's a nepo baby. I don't think it's some money shit.
Yeah, and he's gotten paid pretty damn well in Australia, I would think, because he sells tickets and he sells their pay-per-views out there. So I don't think that dude's hurting for money. I honestly do believe what Jules said is probably true. He's probably using the whole homesick excuse to not have to fly all the way to Miami to be trained. But I think it's a horrible decision. The way Pedro was having him look, I think he could have been really fucking good if they had kept that combination together.
Let me also say that I think that there's a little bit more under the hood. You know, he's gonna say, you know, because you don't want to come out with all the bad things and say all the bad things that happen. But you know, just saying that, oh, I was homesick and I want to see my wife. Okay, but now's not the time to do this. Do you like? Why do I think there's more to it? You're about to fight Spence. Now you want to break in a new trainer? You couldn't do one more camp with Pedro. Like, yeah, we'll do one more, then we'll move off him. We'll do one more to really get this style out. We don't want to go changing things around and being all fucking crazy. Let's just get this last camp down, and then we'll move to a more local trainer. To do this now, that tells me that something happened. Something happened that maybe you got mad that Pedro's working. It could be a scheduling thing, in other words, that Tim feels like, yo, this guy's not taking care of me because I'm flying all the way out here to fucking America, to Miami, and he's with all these guys doing, you know, working on them. But I'm the one that got to come halfway around the world to work with this guy. It could be something like that, a disagreement like that. And yeah, the shit would have had to get ugly for you to say right before you about to fight Spence, yeah, I'm out of here. I'm not doing this.
So
Yeah,
you mean
outta
Pedro's not kissing his ass enough? Like, he's got other fighters. The fuck?
I guess, bro, but it's two-way street, Drew. What is it? A 14-hour flight from
Yeah, some
Australia?
shit like that.
I
Yeah,
get
because
that though, but
Yo.
case in point, look at Bam Rodriguez, top dog. He still fucking listens to Robert and like, hey, training camps in fucking Riverside. It's not in San Antonio.
Yeah, but I mean, you can't compare going from fucking Texas to
Okay.
the West.
Okay.
Like you
Junto,
can't compare that, bro.
okay, could I compare Junto? Can I compare Junto coming out to LA for every training camp from Japan?
I could.
I don't know.
Wait.
If,
You
I
know
don't know
what?
if you can
Wait.
because-
No. Wait. Let me say this. You can't compare that because I'm pretty sure Rudy Hernandez spends more time with Junto than the other fighters. Correct me if I'm wrong, Drew. But isn't Junto the star of the gym?
When Junto comes, Junto gets the majority of the attention. But then they're going to the other gyms to get sparring too. So
I'm just saying that if you're Tim
you're right.
Kazoo, right, and you're jet lagged, your dick hurts, your ass hurts from being in the seat all day, right, on the way to Miami, and then you get there and here comes fucking Rigo with his little ass teeth, and Pedro's working with Rigo and his little ass. You're gonna be mad as a bitch, like yo, why you working with this old ass man for, bro?
With his rice cooker,
with his
rice cooker
bro.
for face, with his rice cooker face.
You know what I'm saying? He's in a corner eating platinum chips and shit. Like, come on, B. Like, I could see
Fucking
that.
Jules.
Something bad happened, is what I think happened. Like, yeah, I think there was an argument because it's
Jules.
pretty dramatic. Wait, it's pretty dramatic to before a very big fight to say, yeah, we're gonna start all over. We're just gonna start all over. Shout out to Napoli. Jeff Fennick trained Vic Darchinian, and look what happened. Yeah, Donaire Vic his Darchinian, bro. Yeah. Go ahead, Junior.
Like, what can I get off topic though? But you know what's crazy though? That freaking who's that dude trains Rolly? That he got him doing jab feints, doing like feints and like
Salas.
Stuff. Yeah,
Salas.
That's crazy how Salas has Rolly doing that.
Salas is a good teacher, man. Salas. I've been on the Salas bandwagon for about 7 years, and
platforms.
No, but he's a great trainer. He honestly is. Like, you know what it is for a guy like, remember, Robert said it. He doesn't normally train heavyweights. Fucking Salas trains everybody, bro. He trains Brits. He trains Japanese guys. He trains guys from around the way. He homos, transgenders, trans aliens. No, he trains everybody, bro. Like,
who's the biggest star? He trains
Rolly.
No, the biggest.
That's good for Rolly.
All right. At the height of Joe Joyce's juggernaut shit, he's with Salas. At the height of Kazuto Ioka becoming a 4-weight world champion, beating Palikte and avenging the loss. And the big fight, the biggest one that he had with him was the Kosei Tanaka fight, And Salas trained that dude from FaceTime, bro. Because that was during the pandemic. That was in 2020, the New Year's of 2020. And motherfuckers couldn't travel. Salas was FaceTiming him, giving him the game plan for the Kosei Tanaka fight. And I thought Kazuto was gonna lose that shit. He beat the motherfucking dog shit out of Kosei Tanaka. And
he did.
Salas is that he fucked him up, man. He fucked him up,
That's
man.
crazy.
Yeah, Jules, I don't know.
Salas,
Something tells me.
I think. Do you think Rolly's getting Salas extra pussy on the side? Because Rolly does get pussy. I'll give him that.
Rolly does get pussy, like he really does get pussy, and I'm proud of him, and I think he's proud of me.
You think he's sliding Salas some pussy on the side?
I don't think he has to slide Salas pussy on the side. Salas look like the dude that fucked the young bitches. He tell them all the shit, and then the titty come out.
Yeah, but you know what though? Salas is going to make Rolly a much better, more fundamental, better fighter overall.
I still can't believe Rolly fucked the lawyer.
No, bro. If you needed, Drew. If you needed any indication, don't listen to nothing these bitches say, bro. Don't listen to shit. It's that educated, bar exam, successful, millionaire, getting fucked by a goddamn retard, bro.
Who eats crayons?
Who eats crayon? Like, when she told me that, Yo, dog, I lost all the respect. Like, wow. You let that guy hit? Wow.
That's Big Rolo, bro. But Big Rolo's doing it for the special ed kids, for the sport bus kids.
He put his
He-
yellow crayon in her box, bro.
You know,
Sharpen that
I'll
shit.
give it to Rolly
Rolly
this.
is fucking Timmy from South Park.
And Rolly's smart enough to pull out of these bitches, though. I'll give him that. He's smart enough to not fucking shoot up the club in these bitches.
Nah, but he should have came in that bitch. Like, yeah, you mama Rolly now. You mama Rolly. You should have come in that joint like,
You Mrs. Crayola now.
You never gotta pay rent again. You're gonna be laid up in her house. You're gonna be eating lasagna every day. Yo, we ain't seen that bitch since, Drew. We ain't seen that bitch, man. She never came back.
We ain't seen that
because
bitch
of the shame of fucking Rolly. That's why.
No, she left.
Wait, who?
No, she left.
That
Honestly,
wasn't it.
she left because of Trump.
That's what I was gonna say. The night that Trump went, she was out. She couldn't take it.
Oh.
They were all trolling each other that night, and she couldn't take it. So
It got so bad, I had to unfollow her on Twitter. I mean, I had to unfollow.
She went to Threads, and I think personally, I think Threads is for homosexuals. Like, who the fuck uses Threads?
It got so bad, I had to unfollow her on IG. Like, she was cool, and she was bad. There was a time when me and my girl were kind of like on a break. But it's still like I didn't want to give her no dick because she would have found my girl and just did some psycho shit. All the stories she told me, sending me ass pictures, and the dude she was fucking with before that was broke. I'm like, yeah, you crazy bitch. She's fucking deranged.
What I was going to say was, you know, here's the thing about that broad. The thing about that broad, she aged well. She did age well. Like, she was still a sexy lady given her age. But she was like a bona fide video vixen. She showed me the pictures. Like,
she was on a magazine, remember?
Yeah, she's a bona fide video vixen. So she did hit the wall, Ignacio. Like, now you did. Like, you are not now what you were. And I can see that you're struggling with letting that, like, you have to let that go. You have to let that
Jules,
go. Like,
all them broads, remember, all the chicks from the late 90s and early 2000s that were in that same boat, that were in all the fucking rap videos. You see them now, you're like, damn, girl. Like,
wait, Karen.
Some of you lost an inch off your fastball. That's for damn sure.
Because I was gonna say, Karen Steffens still look like Karen Steffens. Stacey Dash, Drew. You seen Drew? Stacey Dash is still dashing out here.
But I'll give you an example of one that
keep it real though. Ignacio.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jules. Yes.
How tight is Stacey's grip at 59?
Yo, the thing is, here's the thing, bro. You could see that bitch is out of her fucking mind, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you can
I was about to say that bitch would stab you for no reason. Like, yeah.
How good is it? How good is it because of that?
There it is.
That's what I was I'm not gonna lie. That's usually the best. It's the crazy shit. It really is.
Right. I don't know if it's coke. I don't know if it's medications. I don't know if it's antidepressants. But that bitch is out of her fucking mind. Like,
what about Candace Owens? Ooh.
Oh, I mean, like, that's a give. Like, that's just a bad little political joint. Look, Candace Owens, Alexandria Ocasio in a ham sandwich. Forget about it, bro. Like.
Have you seen Anna Kasparian, Jules? Have you seen Anna Kasparian?
I've seen it. Look, she's a pretty blonde lady, but I'm not really into blondes. Like, she is pretty. Like, you can see that. Like, she's actually really, really facially
that Tulsi bitch. She look good.
Hey, Jules, am I tripping?
Wait a minute. I'm gonna call cap on Jules. You're not into blondes, but you like Anna Joy Taylor. What the fuck?
Yeah,
she's blonde.
Wait. She's in one. Esa tipa no es ordinaria. Like, that's not the typical blonde.
Oh yeah, I forgot. It's porque es Argentina. That's why.
Exactly.
It's not even. No es eso. Es que hay muchas mujeres que una se parece como la otra. There's a lot of joints that look similar. The Anna Joy Taylor, what I like about that joint is she's very unique. She has very unique features. Y ella es flaca. Ella no tiene culo. Ella no tiene teta. Pero ella es linda. It's just the whole package. She's like a fucking unicorn, bro. Is the shit. You know? That's the exception. You can't use that against me. That's a fucking exception.
But I think we could all agree we're gonna pick a top-notch ginger just because it's a ginger, right? Oh fuck.
Yes, every time. Listen. Bryce Dallas Howard over everything. Over
over Christina Hendricks.
Which one is Christina Hendricks?
Mad Men.
I gotta see what. But it's listen. The coffee got to be strong for me to pick somebody over Bryce Dallas Howard, bro. Like that. That's the dream joint, bro. That's like that's the big red. It's like big red, bro. Big red, big leg, big red,
like the gum.
Big red, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shit. And yeah, I lost a lot of respect for that joint. Like I said, if you ever needed any indication that you shouldn't listen to a word these bitches say, that fucking lawyer, like you let Rolly smash, and he took your money, and he stole
the jewelry.
Wait.
Is that where he got the fur coat from, Jules?
I don't. Listen, man. Like I said, the shit is bugged out. Like you really fucking Rolly, and and the thing is, you could kind of reverse engineer how it happened. Rolly sees that she's got a nice ass. He says some things that stroke her ego. A long titty pops out. Before you know it, she's got a dick in her mouth, and everybody's going crazy. Like you could tell that her ego, now that she's older, you're trying to hang on to that time of what you were, and you gotta let that go, man. You gotta.
Yeah, Jules, that's what I'm saying. Like
a young dude hit on her that's in her 20s, and she's in her late 30s, almost 40.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Look at.
He turned her out. He turned her out is what it is. Like
look at
and she took
my long
it back. She's because he gave the jewelry back and some bread. Like last time I talked to her,
that nigga said long titties.
You know that's what happens, real titty get long, bro. Titty gets long. Titty start to get long, bro. Look like it's a wet sock.
They do. Shit, I was
Yo!
You know what? God help you if you ever get to the long titty stage. It's not a fun
listen,
thing.
bro. It's some long
fucking
long
flapjacks
out here, bro. You know what I'm saying? This shit look like a sock with a handball in it, bro. Long ass titties out here, bro.
Hey, yo, Jules, you know what's crazy though? Like I've been looking at a lot of different sports. WWE has some bad joints there. I was looking at the roster and shit. Like,
oh yeah, I mean, remember that white one? What was her name? Nikita Lyons was her name?
Nikita Lyons,
the blonde.
Yeah.
And Valerie Lareda. What was her name in that shit?
Yeah, that's the chick that fights in MMA. She has a big ass, little Cuban broad.
Little Cuban broad, bro. Like they got some
that one Marilyn Manson looking bitch.
Oh, the Rhea Ripley bitch.
Rhea Ripley, hell yeah.
Oh my God, Rhea fucking Ripley, bro. Listen, I'll fart in her mouth, bro. Oh my God.
You know I love them muscle mommies.
You fuck on her long titties, Jules.
Jesus,
fucking muscle mommies.
Did you see
did you see the crazy UFC girl fighter that said the one fighter she fucked had a little dick? That's why she fucked Alex. That bitch is nuts. Alicia.
Oh yeah, Jules. So in the last few days, I've seen that shit on Instagram. So one of the dudes who used to fight in the UFC, Dominic Cruz, has a podcast, and he fucking interviewed Brian Ortega, who was a champ for a hot minute a few years ago, and him and that chick, Tracy Cortez is her name. They were together.
I know Tracy Cortez. I know.
Yeah, they were dating. They were dating, and on the podcast, he basically asked some questions about like, yo, bro, like what happened between you and her that you guys aren't together anymore? And fucking Ortega's like, at first everything was cool. He goes, but then after about 5 months of knowing this bitch, like day in and day out, he goes, I knew I fucked up. He goes, but my ego wouldn't let people be right that were telling me that I fucked up by leaving my wife and my kids for this bitch. So he said he stuck it out thinking like he could make the shit work. But he basically said that the bitch is psycho, and she just literally was always fucking with him, as far as like she was constantly jealous, paranoid, like always accusing him of doing shit when they weren't together. And he's like, yeah, he goes,
That's how the fine ones act.
for the last fight that I had while I was still with her, he fought Volkanovski. He goes, that training camp was absolute fucking hell with her. He goes, that bitch was waking me up at 3 a.m. just to fucking argue with me about somebody that I fucking contacted on my phone or on, IG or whatever. He goes, I was constantly fighting with this bitch and she wasn't letting me sleep. Like, I was just going through misery with her. So he finally said, he goes, after the Volkanovski fight, he said, I'm done with this broad. Like, I can't take this shit anymore. And the crazy part was, he literally tells Dominic Cruz, he asks him, he's also, when did you guys like when did you fucking call it a wrap? He goes, I literally gave myself a Christmas present. I told that bitch to kick rocks on Christmas Day.
I remember that.
And this motherfucker, he went
I was
back.
like,
That's why I fuck
shit.
medium ugly bitches, bro. When you fuck medium ugly bitches,
That's what I was
they're
gonna
fucking
allude
secure.
to.
They're more secure way.
That's what I was gonna allude to, though. That seriously, we know that there's a degree of a caliber of woman that we'd be punching above our weight, and the
You sound
prettier
like my
they are,
bitch right now saying that shit.
No,
That's what she's.
I'm saying, like the prettier they are, the worse off you are. Honestly, give me a regular slut bitch over a
Yeah. She gotta have like a streak of fucking whore to her.
Drew knows this, Jules. Drew knows this.
They're gonna think that because of their aesthetic, you got to do all these things and go through yo, just take that shit to somebody else. I don't even fucking care. That's why I like the Christian Rock bitch. The bitch got a tooth missing. She gotta be humble. Like, bitch, you got a tooth. You fucking serious? You better shut the fuck up.
Drew knows about these broads. You know what Tracy Cortez is? She's that cute hood rat bitch who's just fucking crazy. That's what it is.
But
that's the aesthetic that she has,
bro. Oh my God.
But I wish I do, like, if I had a time machine, if I did have a time machine and I could like do something, I would want to transport my temperament and my mind into my younger body to know that fuck those, but fuck all that. Don't waste time.
Who's your craziest joint, Jules?
Literally a schizophrenic bitch that tried to stab me. The pussy was amazing.
Nice.
Like, it was
I bet you that pussy was crazy.
It was amazing. But
oh shit,
bitch was nuts. Like
Jules
now,
was running for the hills, man.
I just think.
For me, it was this skinny white bitch that fucking jumped out of a car on
Let
me.
her finish the story. Damn.
Not a story. Just saying that you don't know it when you're young. They're like, yeah, them being pretty. Look past it, and it took it takes years for you to develop the temperament to
the
look
knowledge.
past it. Yet look past it because this bitch is maniacal, bro. These bitches, they're a headache. Whereas you get older, you realize, damn, this fat joint really sucks an amazing dick.
And they're more appreciative, bro. They're more appreciative of shit.
It's amazing, bro.
Jules,
It's because the fat bitches are trying to get you to come back, bro. They want that second date, so they're gonna suck it even harder, bro.
And they'll cook for you afterwards, bro.
Yes, bro. The fat bitches always got fucking snacks in the fucking cabinet, yo.
That said, it's like finding a Charizard in the garden. Like it's fucking amazing.
They is crazy though. Like, my girl put a tracker on my car when I was pissing her off. So
nice.
Damn.
That's real love.
It is.
It's just that you don't realize it until you're young. You don't you don't realize it when you're young. You come to realize it when you actually punch above your weight, because that's what I'll call it. Like, listen, this is too much. Like, I could see shit now. I'm like, yeah, that looks like a fucking headache, and it'll look amazing.
Hell yeah.
All that looks like a fucking headache.
It's not worth it. She could be fine as hell, but the headaches.
It becomes more work than it's worth.
Yup.
Yeah.
Give me a plain Jane pussy, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Jules,
it's like,
as the old line goes.
Wait. It would be like parking a Bugatti on 145th Street and like, for what, bro? Like, what are we doing this for? I don't need that car, bro. Just give me a Toyota
That's why I
Corolla.
go after the antisocial nerdy bitch. Like, yeah, that's the one.
Nah, some of them can be crazy too, man. You just because they
that's why the pussy be fucking amazing.
They all have. they all have the potential for all those things, but I do think that a lot of headaches can be avoided when you don't get lost in how cute they are. Like, nah, fuck that shit. The cuter the bitch
Yeah.
is, the worse a person they usually are. Like, yeah, because you think you a fucking deity or some type of shit. Like, some of the most
Hell
awful
yeah.
shit is from these, pretty bitches. When you get your medium ugly joint, like, yo, this is a great person.
Nah, and then the thing about them
Yeah.
pretty bitches is you realize how fucking insecure them hoes actually are, bro. Like a lot of
Yep.
them have fucking such fragile and sensitive egos that it's like, damn, bro. Like it
It's the
becomes
It's the
yes,
vanity that
yeah.
gets me. It's the vanity that gets me, not the insecurities. If they have insecurities, I would actually find that endearing to know there's a person underneath that hard shell. But it's the vanity that not like, bitch,
Yeah, no,
relax.
I can't. I can't.
You know you're gonna get old, right, bitch? You know that, right? That you're gonna get
Oh
old, and
yeah.
all that shit is your pussy is gonna be a brown paper bag.
So
Couple
what
of
if she's
years,
a fat?
bitch.
What if she's a big girl that loses all the weight, and
That's
No, see
right.
a
See,
big.
that's even
they're still
worse, bro. The
humble,
hoes
right?
you
That's
have a
not
big ass
no no no
head.
no no
You
no
know
no no
what?
no 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 no. That's not. See, a big girl that loses all the weight is like a skinny guy that was a skinny guy and then he becomes muscular. By then you're a hybrid, like you're a catch. You're the best. Why? Because you have personality, you have depth, you have substance, and the aesthetic. Whereas a bitch that's always been pretty, or a dude who's always been a good looking dude, they don't know the other way. So you're dealing with a lot of very hollow, surface level
You're dealing
fucking
with
type.
narcissists.
Yeah, like this is just surface
Yeah.
level
You know what?
motherfuckers, bro.
Yeah.
Some of them could be monsters too, though. Like I worked with this chick, right? And she had weight on her, and when she had weight on her, she wasn't as confident. She would talk to people and stuff. And then once she lost the weight, bro, she was a snob. She wouldn't talk to nobody. She acted like she was better than people. I just was like, yeah, okay, whatever, man. Get the fuck away.
I mean that's
You
a
know?
I mean, like, that's a potential, but like I've seen the butterflies, I've seen the cocoon thing, and it's usually, like I said, they'll have a bit more personality and a bit more depth to them. Whereas those surface level motherfuckers, man, the deepest thing about them is their pocket. Yeah, like you're a fucking moron. Like you're
Type
just
shit.
an idiot. You know what I'm
I
saying?
think
I
my thing
can't
is,
sit.
I've always kind of been a fucking asshole, but now, they're getting in shape and shit. Like, I'm probably just gonna be a bigger asshole.
No, you could be the fucking see this fucking guy, bro. You could be the fucking hero, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you fucking young, bro. You could fucking hold the door for
Oh
old
no, bro!
people.
Like I'm on my arc right now, bro. Like, I haven't seen my baby mama or family since the beginning of the year. So like, when I do see them, it'll be around the birth of my child. I'm just gonna be fucking ripped to shit.
Just be fucking Jack, bro. Like, just bust through the window.
Like,
Punch
yeah,
the
Yeah,
doctor.
bro. Like
like,
I'm gonna come in wearing a medium shirt so the fucking delts just pop out.
Just jump in there and punch the doctor in the stomach. Motherfucker. I got this.
I'm coming like
Shit is
white chicks. Move, bitch.
I can't stand the ones that are like think way too highly of themselves to the point that like they're just fucking like you said, they're arrogant, man, and they just fucking the attitude they have, it just sucks. It's like, what the fuck is your fucking problem?
I used to sympathize in my 20s and 20s and late 30s. I sort of sympathized because I saw the behaviors that men exhibited to them, and I just looked at it as a case of causality. That, well, when you got guys acting all fucking retarded like that, they can't act normal around you. I guess that's gonna happen. But now that I'm old, I'm like, nah, man, you are who you are all the time. I'm a nice guy, and I've really been a nice guy all the time. A nice guy that done some not nice things, but I'm mostly a nice guy all the time. And if you just an arrogant bitch because of your face, then yeah, you just always been that arrogant bitch. And and the shit is, bitch, that you are gonna get older, and I'm telling you, you're gonna be fucking mad. There's gonna be cats and open cans of tuna fish all around the
And
apartment.
then you're just gonna be an old bitch.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
did you
But
see?
go
Did
ahead,
you see how
bitch.
it got worse with the Mike Vrabel, the bitch that was sleeping with the coach? Did you see
No, what
all y'all
happened?
see what happened? So she deleted her Twitter today because a private investigator has had pictures with her and that fucking coach for 6 years. And they said the husband waited for the perfect moment when those two people were at the height of their careers to drop these fucking pictures. So she deleted her Twitter. She named a son with her husband after the dude she was having an affair with. Crazy shit. She deserves to quit Benoit.
Wow.
But the husband
And the
been
funny
sitting
thing
on.
was her soon-to-be ex-husband was a CEO of Shake Shack. That's fucking nuts.
Yo.
And they
But
said he was Ignacio. They said he was sitting on this pictures of the affair for 5 years, waiting for
Now
the perfect
listen.
Wow.
time.
No. Listen, and this is the thing that the young guys, you just try to help the young guys that like, it's never enough. You understand that shit? It's never enough. You could be the CEO of Shake Shack. You could be fucking Johnny Depp. The bitch is still gonna cock over and take a shit in the bed, bro. This is the reality. This is reality. It doesn't matter who the fuck you are. All the time, it's a headache, bro. It doesn't matter who you are. The CEO of Shake Shack or the guy flipping burgers at McDonald's. One way or another, it all ends the same way with a fucking headache, bro. So just, focus on yourself and your career. Because when it comes to that, at all levels, like, they
Jules.
only, I would say that the only motherfuckers that don't have a hard time and I ain't advocating for this shit, by the way, but it's the motherfuckers that slap the shit out of them. Like, that's the motherfuckers that really don't have a hard time, to be real. Like, they don't really got a lot of headaches because, well, they be bugging out. That's
As
the
some
motherfuckers. Go ahead,
as someone once said, never trust a big butt and a smile.
for real. Now, I'm gonna smoke a cigarette. Country, take it away.
Oh shit! Here we go. I ain't got nothing to say, man. What y'all got to say, man? Come on.
Well, we can just stay on this topic about how crazy bitches are.
Yeah, that's a
You
good
know?
idea.
What's your crazy story, country?
Oh fuck. My crazy story? I've had a number of crazy stories, man. I don't know. Fuck, where do I even begin?
God damn.
Country could write a book and shit, apparently.
Okay, here's a whacked ass one for you. So I had a broad I was with, right? And we were younger then. I was like, what, 19, 20 and shit. And apparently she had some severe issues and I didn't know it, because at that point it just wasn't.
This was in 1920?
Haha, nice try. But basically the only way she felt you loved her is if you would hit her. And I didn't know this. And so what happened was she kept doing shit to try to get me to hit her. And I didn't realize what she was doing. Like one time when I'm driving down the fucking street, she grabbed the steering wheel, yanked it to the fucking right. I almost smashed into a parked car. I think that's the closest I came there. Like I almost backhanded her because I almost fucking ate it. And
Yo,
Wow.
that same
I
shit.
didn't, dude. I didn't know this until way later. Like we had this fucked up ass relationship, and she did all this fucked up shit to me, right? And then she split, and then like 4 years later, she calls me to apologize, and I'm like out of the blue. I'm like, what the fuck? And then that's what she told me. She literally, how I know is because she literally told me, you know what? If you would have hit me back then, I would have stuck around. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Wow.
Like, if I
That's
hit you,
fucking
look,
wild.
I'm sorry, man. I'm not into hitting women, okay? I mean, no. No. I mean that is some. She just had some serious fucked up issues, and I didn't pick up on it at the time. But that was some whack shit, bro. I mean, I couldn't believe it when she told me that. I was just like, what the fuck did I get myself into? And thank God I'm not in it anymore. Can you
Wow.
imagine? And
Yeah, that's crazy.
she literally told me she was doing shit to try to get me to hit her because if I would have hit her, she would have felt loved. It's like, how fucked up do you have to be to do that kind of shit?
Damn, that means whoever she dated before she met you was probably beating the hell out of her.
I don't know, dude, because she didn't have any marks on her. And here's the funny part. One time me and her were out somewhere, right? And I said something to her. I was teasing her. She got mad and tried to hit me. And when she did, she swung the wrong way and hit me with the back of her hand. And I kind of scrunched my shoulder up near the side of my face, and she hit my shoulder and fractured her hand. So I ended up having to take her to the hospital to get her hand put out in a splint, right? And then like the next day, because this was like fucking continuation school or something. The next couple days later, motherfuckers are talking about, oh, hey, dude, you do that? You do that? I'm like, no, I didn't do that. She hit me. What are you fucking talking about? Everybody thought I fucked her up. I'm going, oh, fuck, this is just fucking too much. And she was the one who fucking hit me and fucked herself up.
Wow.
Somehow I got blamed on it, man. I was like, fuck. So there you go. That is a crazy fucking story. Anybody else got one? Because that shit was real, man, and it was whacked as fuck. I couldn't believe it. Did I shut everybody up?
No.
Nah, bro, I'm high as fuck.
Something something similar happened to me. I was like around 19. Me and this girl were fucking for like 3 months. We get into an argument, and I'm like, we cuss each other out, and I'm like, man, fuck you. I really don't care about you. We're just fucking. We go to the club the next weekend, and that whole week we're not talking. She sees me dancing with a girl, and she gives me this look like she's pissed the fuck off. And I'm like, man, whatever. Man, next thing you know, she gets into a fight with this other girl. And all her homegirls think that it was because of me. And I was like, what the fuck? That ain't my girl. That ain't got nothing to do with me. They start cussing me out, and I'm like, man, I'm leaving. I don't want to deal with y'all hoes. Like, y'all ain't nothing. Her friends got kicked out because she got in a fight. So her friends got mad at her and they left her there at the club. And I felt bad. So I was like, hey, well, I'll take you home. And she's drunk. She got in a fight. She's mad at me. And she's like, can you pull over to talk? I'm like, nah, I don't want to talk to you. Like, I'm just going to drop you off home. And she's like, listen, like, let's talk. I'm like, nah, bro, it had already been raining. The roads are wet. This bitch, she just wants to talk. And I'm like, no, I just want to drop you off and I'm going to go home. This bitch hits the e-brake on my car. She fucking pulls the e-brake and my car spins. Luckily, I didn't hit nothing.
God damn.
But that,
Wow.
but honestly, and it was like 2 in the morning. Like I could have hit a tree, I could have hit a truck. That girl was crazy. She's from Oak Cliff, and I dropped her. I made her get off the car.
That was your first mistake.
Yeah, but that pussy was amazing. I would go back. I would go back.
That'll teach you a lesson.
Yeah, and then like
I don't
maybe
fuck with Oak Cliff bitches anymore.
bro, maybe like about 2 months ago, we're back to like regular fucking. We're happy. All right, cool. She goes through my phone, and I'm asleep. She goes through my phone. I'm very careful with it. I send all the text messages through email. That way she don't find it. She goes through my text messages. She don't find shit. This bitch checks my email. She finds messages. She wakes me up and she's like, "What's this?" And I was like, "Man,
Fuck messages through email,
bro, bro, this bitch fucking punches me. Like she like legit.
that nigga said Oak Cliff. At least it wasn't Pleasant Grove.
At least Pleasant Grove, she would have shot me. She was from the Grove, bro. She would have shot my ass.
That's fucking
one of the hardest punches that I ever been hit with was from the schizophrenic bitch. She just punched me at random.
Oh no, them mental broads are fucking. They got strength, bro, for real.
It's different. It's different to get hit in the diaphragm. Like I got hit square in the fucking diaphragm.
Oh, she knocked your breath out.
Oh, she winded your ass.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, that'll
She
do it.
winded your ass. That's what she did.
Listen, man. Listen, bitches is crazy, man. But yeah, like if there was any use of a time machine, it would just be to transport all the things you've learned and take them back in time and better use them and to, to improve your quality of life. Because yeah, I think it takes guys a while to realize to look past the aesthetic. Like yeah, look past that shit because it's not worth it. It's not worth it. It just isn't. And yeah,
I would have just told myself to start working out at 16.
Yeah. Well, Yeah, I would have did it earlier. I would have did that earlier too, and I would have just kept up with it. But you know, part of the reason I didn't keep up with it was because I had to focus on work. Was the reason that
Bro,
I had stopped. Like,
I seen that shit you posted. Bro, like, damn, this nigga's always looked old, bro.
get the fuck out of here, bro. You look older than me now. What the fuck is you talking about?
Hey,
That's what
fuck
the
you,
one on
man.
camera,
Hell no,
motherfucker.
nigga. I don't even grow
You
facial
look
hair,
older than
bro. I
me
got baby
now.
face.
You know what I'm saying?
Where's
Fuck
your
is you
powder,
talking
bro?
But next week, fellas, we got a lot of shit going on, man. I think David gonna look like doo-doo. I really do. Cause you only coming into this fight, you thinking about sparring sessions from like 7-8 years ago, bro. There's
Bro,
a
I'm telling
lot
you,
of
I got 100
there's
on
a
Zerto, bro.
there's a lot of room for you to look fucking retarded in that fight, bro. Like it is. You only took this dude because you sparred him before. A lot has happened since then, bro.
You
Yo,
know, we give David a lot of flack. If he beats Zurdo, I'm gonna put him on pound for pound list. I have to,
no, yeah.
bro.
He's
Yeah.
gonna be on mine too. He's gonna have a. I mean, he's gonna be in the bottom tier just because it's really hard to get to the middle tier. Like it's like, listen, it's a lot of guys that did a lot of things in that middle tier, and
Yep.
forget about the top. But yeah, he's not gonna be it. If David wins, he's not gonna be in the bottom. Like he's not gonna be a 10. He's probably gonna be around 7 or 8. Like yeah, I'll give him that. And Zerto's on mine. Nobody else ranks Zerto, but I rank Zerto. So yeah, I'll give David his credit if he wins that fight. I'll give him his credit, but I do got a feeling he might you might have stepped in shit. I'm not gonna bet on it because then they're gonna then I'm just being a hater and I don't want to do that. I still got you winning, but exactly. Right, like, I don't know who that was, but okay.
I'm telling you, I got 100 on Zerto, bro.
There's a lot of room for that shit to go crazy, man. Imagine if he lost, bro. Oh my god.
Bro, it's gonna look like the CBS fight, bro.
Yo, imagine if he lost, bro. What would
Bro,
what would
All of those
Ashley
I'm gonna
fucking PVC lemons
ejaculate
would
on
jump off the
camera, bro.
cliff.
what would Ashy Ass Crack do? You think Ashy Ass Crack would still be on the internet? Ashy Ass
Nah,
Crack?
I think he disappears, bro.
Fucking Mirage, bro. I said
Does
it.
Fucking goes
Mirage
into
disappear?
hiding.
My guy, if he loses, Mirage is gonna walk into the Outback in nothing but his underwear, and we're not gonna see him again. Like, that's it, bro. Y'all heard about that penguin?
Shit.
Y'all heard about that penguin? They went to Antarctica, and every so often a penguin, they don't know if it's because the penguin is insane or something wrong with him, but a penguin will just break away from the pack and go towards the mountains. And you understand that in Antarctica, if you go towards the mountains, okay, you're gonna die.
I've heard of that.
That would be Mirage. He would be that penguin. He's gonna go towards the mountains, bro. Like he's had enough, bro.
So who would lose their shit? Who would lose their shit worse, Jules? Fucking Mirage or the fuck was the name of that guy? Jerry, yeah.
Yo, listen, bro. Listen, bro. That motherfucker gonna stand in front of a train. If David Benavidez loses that fight, bro, that motherfucker's gonna go stand in front of a train, bro. You know what I'm saying?
man, him and
motherfuckers
Mirage
built their
stand
entire
there,
personality off of
arms around
Benavidez.
each other and stand in front of the train.
Because you got to look at how much time they spend on them. That's how you know. They're like, yeah, Mirage will pop up every so often, and David Benavidez, right? Every so often. Jerry was here. He was on the Boxing Voice. He's everywhere. Se te sale la sopa ese tipo. Talking about David Benavidez. It's like, yo, you're gonna take this shit. What do you think? That guy's gonna retire undefeated? Man. He's gonna get God.
But Jerry was wild with it. Jules, you're talking about David. Like, bro,
like, relax, bro. Like it's not. It's never gonna be.
He was donating money just to fucking talk to you.
That nigga put that shit up and said, "Relax, nigga. Fuck you, bro."
Relax. You know what I'm saying? But but it's gonna be a good fight, though.
Relax your asshole.
That's the silver lining is no matter what, if David wins, if Zerto wins, that is gonna be a good fight though. Like, yeah, that I can't see a way for that fight to be boring. I just can't. Like, nah.
I feel
So
like
I'm looking
Munguia
forward
and
to that.
Resendiz are gonna steal the show.
Only if it ends in a knockout, man. And I don't think it's going to. Because I think Munguia's gonna fight cautious, bro. Like, been knocked out. He not gonna take chances. He gonna fight cautious. Where David doesn't know another way to fight. So if Zerto doesn't hit the gas, David's going to, and he's gonna force Zerto to find a way to respond, whether it's fighting him in the pocket or moving and punching. But because David is so limited, that's how I know that's gonna be a good fight. Like, he only know how to do one thing, fellas. He only know how to do one thing. He only got one way to fight a fight. There's no chance of that shit turning into a library session. He grabbed my coffee. I'll be right back.
Damn, this motherfucker drinking coffee at midnight.
I was gonna say, nigga, coffee at midnight is wild.
Might as well do coke, bro. God damn.
What's
No,
that
we don't
one
need him ending
magnificent?
up like De La Hoya, bro.
De La Hoya and shit,
This
man.
nigga's stupid.
What
Nah,
happened? Why
cause
did
my
that one
cousin
dude?
gets off of work and shit, and he's like, he's all tired and shit. He's making. I think he was like throwing some in or whatever, right? And we're smoking and shit, and he's like, man, I think I'm just gonna hit some of this, and he fucking pulls out a little bolsita. I'm like, why? He's like, well, cause I'm tired. I gotta go home to my girl. This, I'm like, so go home and rest. What the fuck you trying to be up for? Like, what the fuck is that gonna do? He's like, no, you're right. So I call him today. I'm like, hey, where's that shit at? He's like, it's gone. I'm like, what do you mean it's gone? This motherfucker went and did it with my other cousin all day today. I'm like, bro, find a fucking job.
Please.
Yo, what do you call? What happened to that one fan, dude? That one super fan. He was the biggest Canelo hater. I haven't seen that dude in a while. That one Mexican dude
Right.
who yeah, he posed with Triple G and he had the science. I forgot his name, dude. He was always in Vegas and he was always cheering for Canelo's opponents to beat him. Fucking short little Mexican dude.
A lot of people.
I
Yeah,
forgot
but
his.
that dude hasn't been around since the Triple G fights. I haven't seen that
Yeah,
fucking dude pop out. So he
So he
probably
was
just gave up after that shit.
I
yeah,
think I remember him doing that for David too. It was
yeah.
like,
No, he
bro,
did too. He did that for David, and then I think he celebrated when Bebo beat Canelo. Man, that's crazy, dude. That one dude, I forgot his name, but I was thinking about like, nah, I think the biggest fan I ever seen, the biggest like a fan for someone was that Mexican dude. He hated Canelo, but that shit was funny though.
Fucking. So is Jules gonna do a live for the fight tomorrow with Big Baby?
Wait, he's fighting tomorrow, Big Baby Miller?
Yeah.
I did not
it's
know that.
it's slim gravy now, bro.
Slim Grit. Wait, did he get
Oh
skinny
yeah,
or
no
what?
shit, huh? Yeah. It's
Yeah.
fucking Slim Cheeseburger because that motherfucker's skinny now.
Wait, no way he's skinny. No way.
Yeah,
Bro,
Big
bro. There's a
he's
video.
not.
Jules said on the live a couple nights ago that he was skinny, right? And we're like, what the fuck? No way. And then I saw a video of someone interviewing him the other day. Bro, he looks like he weighs about 280 right now.
Well, it says right now the official weigh-ins for today was He's 305 pounds, which he still is smaller.
Yeah, because when he fought Dubois, I think he was like 350.
Oh my, dude! I seen the video. This dude looks
Yeah.
small.
And credit to
That's
Dubois
crazy.
for knocking him out. All
For
that
beating
weight,
the
bro.
shit out of him.
That's
He beat the
Yeah.
shit out of him.
Oh, Govic.
that's
No,
crazy.
Big
Big
Baby.
Gravy isn't
Big
Big
Baby.
Gravy no
Oh,
more.
damn, that nigga blew back up.
No, he got skinny, bro. He went on Ozempic.
No, yeah, that's that Ozempic shit, bro.
You went on that
You
real
can
talk
always
diet.
tell. You can always tell the ones that are on Ozempic because they get like they look malnourished, bro. Like you lost a lot of weight, but you didn't get put any muscle on or anything like that. There's no muscle.
Yeah, I don't put it past Big Baby getting out no Ozempic, bro. If we seen you have a wig on, like then yeah, you probably do get on Ozempic.
Oh shit!
I'm pretty sure. One of the side effects is going bald, isn't it?
That's
I
crazy.
don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. Is it a side effect from taking that shit? I haven't heard that.
I don't
That's
know.
crazy. Freaking Jamel Charlo today took him. He was taking shots at Derek James in a video today. I guess the
Man,
last stat part.
that motherfucker needs to lay off the Hennessy, bro.
Yeah,
He
because
he's just he's
he
done.
he was
Jamal?
saying that.
You
Yeah,
said
no.
Jamel or Jamal?
Jermel Charlo was saying that his ego got out of control. He needs to shut up and like
Man,
just
fuck
like
that nigga.
Yeah, cause I met Coach James. He's a real cool dude. Like if he sees you like kind of struggling, he'll give you pointers like, "Hey man, like, tuck your shoulder in," or like
Talking about
he's a
Derek
real
James.
cool dude. Yeah, Derek
yeah.
James, bro.
That motherfucker overrated as hell, but
He is. But I mean, he's a cool. I don't
I ain't
think he's
never
an
met him.
apple.
I'm not gonna speak on him personally. I just think he overrated as hell.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, freaking Derek James. He seems like a cool dude, but that's crazy. Jermel Charlo was taking shots saying that his preparation for Canelo wasn't ideal, and he said that he was focused more on
I'm
Errol
pretty.
Spence after
Is it
Joshua.
I'm,
Derek James's fault that he was fucking pounding alcohol, bro? I mean, come
yeah,
on now.
I don't think
You
Derek
can't
James
blame him for your
fucking.
fucking addiction.
Yeah, I don't think Derek James was teaching him how to run. Like, nah, bro, that was all you, bro.
So we see
Yeah,
Big
that
Gravy.
The
motherfucker.
thing
What
about
happened with him is
Ozempic is, bro, the thing about Ozempic, all it does is like sap your appetite, bro. Like if you're gonna do that, bro, like do like cocaine or something. Like
Yeah.
Well, doesn't it have like adverse health effects, that Ozempic shit?
yeah. Like
Yeah.
cocaine have never
yeah, like
given me
one of
any
them is
adverse
like your
effects.
stomach gets fucked up as far as like you could have like constant bowel issues.
Yeah,
So
fuck that shit.
yeah,
Yeah, like cocaine
but
never gave me any fucking adverse reactions, bro. Like
Real shit, yo. Do more coke. I just hate the hypocrisy, fellas. All the fat bitches, the Lizzo bitch, the fucking the fat white bitch. Oh, so now it's all
that
good.
nigga said all the fat bitches.
Because that
I'm just
shit is
waiting for Jules to be like, I'm tired of all you fat hoes.
no,
Whatever
because
happened to
you
body
know
positivity?
He said
the
it's
shit
time to
is
trim the fat around here.
the real shit is that fat bitches could be attractive, so nobody should they shouldn't walk around feeling bad. You see what I mean? Because there's a lot of good looking fat
All
joints running
right, all
around.
right.
That's facts.
Here's a question for the panel. Name one attractive fat bitch.
That's a big bitch.
Adele
Yeah,
was
a
fat
fat
as
Adele.
bitch.
fuck.
Adele was.
Okay, Adele. No,
I
wait. She
liked her
lost
when she
weight.
was
She
fat.
lost weight. Okay,
No,
okay.
no, but I'm
Well, she
saying
did
that.
the same shit. Yeah.
No. But let me tell you, this is on guard on a stack of Qurans. I liked her when she was fat more.
Yeah,
Yeah, that pussy look good. Hmm.
yeah.
Mhm.
Now
I
she
bet
just
you that
now
fool.
she just
She had a
now
fupa.
she just now she just another thin white bitch. Just another
Yeah,
thin
yeah.
white bitch.
Let me
No, but
see.
see,
Let me
though,
see.
somebody said that Ozempic really exposed all the body positivity people as like you all really did want to be thin and in shape. You just didn't want to put the work in to do it. So
Yeah,
like,
and you hated the. Also, though, it also exposes the darker part of it is you resented the people that did. You see that you didn't like that it was bitches out there and guys out there doing the work you don't want to do. So you try to
You
acclimatize the landscape where I'm supposed to look at you the same way you would look at them. Like, no, bitch, get your fat ass in the gym if you want that. It's attainable. It's completely attainable. You're just lazy. You're just lazy. That's all.
Jules,
Oh,
I don't disagree with what you said because the thing that always killed me was when all them broads were as big as they were, and people would ask them, they'd be like, "Oh, I don't care. I love myself. I love being fat."
yeah,
And then all these years
yeah.
later, all you bitches, Oprah, Monique, Adele, Lizzo, all of a sudden you all got skinny. Fuck you.
Star, you old enough to remember Star Jones and her big ass motherfucking
Yeah,
bobblehead.
her
It
too.
was a sick, and the shit looked like you look better fat. Honestly,
Yeah,
yeah,
that
you
bitch
look
looked
better
like an
fat.
alien with a big head when she lost all the weight.
Like
And
she had
you
a
said
lot on
it.
her fucking mind, bro. Go ahead.
And you said
Yep.
it. You said it right, bro. You gotta tell them like, get your fat ass in the gym. That's all you
Yeah,
gotta do.
yeah.
Yeah, bro, but then that would require them actually having to do some work. Where it's real easy to just sit on your couch and stuff your face with flaming hot Cheetos.
I would go. I would go as far as saying. I would go as far as saying that if they knew how easy it was, they would do it. But they're just scared to work. Cause Yo, the shit is not hard, dog. You just go in, do the same shit over and over. I'll go as far as saying you don't even have to change your diet because once you start building muscle, it's gonna eat the shit for you. It's gonna metabolize the fat for you. It'll
Wait, for
burn
real?
through it as an energy source. If you're lifting,
Huh.
all right. So if you're lifting heavy, right? Let's focus on lifting heavy. So where are you lifting heavy? If you're doing a set and you fail in between 5 and 10, and more specifically, 1 and 5, okay, now you're lifting heavy. If you're doing less than 10 reps, less than 15, yeah, you're lifting heavy. If you stay there and you just lift that way, but obviously with the best form you can give it, it's not for you to act like a jackass, like El Campeón on Instagram. That dude is out of his mind. Like, I don't know what you building except injuries, homie, right? If you're using good form and you're lifting heavy, the muscle will eat the fat for you because it's going to burn through it as an energy source where you don't have to change your diet. I didn't change my diet and my stomach still got smaller. I don't do shit for my abs. I just lift heavy. That's it. I just lift whatever's heavy for me, and whatever's heavy for an individual, it might be lighter than what I do or more than what I do. But if you're lifting heavy, it's going to burn the fat for you because it's going to use it as an energy source. Just lift heavy.
Jules,
Sure.
you know what's a really good workout too that a lot of these fat broads don't realize could help them get in shape without really having to lift weights is swimming. Because, like,
Yeah.
for example, Michael Phelps, dude, I saw some shit about him as far as like what his diet was, and that motherfucker was ripped. He was consuming between 6 to 8,000 calories a day and
My
had a
guy, I
six
heard
pack.
10. My guy, I
Yeah,
heard 10.
like it was an
And,
insane amount of calories. I was like, holy shit.
and I'll say that I'm more tired from a day of swimming in the summer than any fucking gym session. I'll swim for an hour, 2 hours, and I'll be dead tired just from swimming because you got to use your whole body to do that.
Yeah.
You got to use your whole body to do that.
I'm not gonna lie too. Another thing that's exhausting that I started doing for the last year. What do you call it? I do a lot of sparring, bro. Oh, after a day, bro, I'm tired the next day. I'm exhausted for the next few days. I'm
No,
just
no, well,
like
forget.
burnt
There's
out.
nothing like fighting. Well, there's nothing like fighting like that. There's nothing. There's
Yeah.
nothing like sparring is a hair away from fighting, and well, yeah, nothing's gonna get you more tired than fighting. Like the only thing that might get you more tired than that is fucking.
Yeah.
Freaking,
Like, I need to sleep
freaking,
now.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
freaking, what do you call it, dude? Doing 6 3-minute rounds, bro. Just like with a 30-second break. God, I'd be
You
exhausted
gotta you gotta
after.
fuck to failure, bro.
Yeah,
God,
So what?
what's wrong?
Straight past the fuck out, nigga.
you need
Get
assisted
a
reps when you're fucking, bro. Real talk gonna be pushing your ass into that bitch. Come on, man, let's rep. Get it.
He'll tell your boy, hey,
Wait,
can you
nah, you
spot
seen the
me?
one, bro? Nah, you see
Can
the
you
one with the
spot
nigga?
me? And he puts his
He's on
hands
the
in your
leg
ass.
press. Nah, you see the dude, he's on the leg press, right? And he's going to failure. And he can't get that last rep out. The bitch sticks her thumb up this nigga's ass, bro, and raises this motherfucker.
I'm trying to tell
Fucking
you, bro.
bro, bro.
Assisted reps, bro.
I'll be damned if he
Wait,
didn't finish
what?
that rep, though.
You
Wait,
know what I'm saying? Assisted reps, bro.
what?
But yeah,
That's
like
crazy.
there's and real talk knows this because he's on his gym shit. There's just different ways to lift. Like if you just want muscle, um, and you don't really want to risk injury, you take a very moderate weight. If you don't, I mind the extra reps. That's why I do it the way I do it. I don't really want to be here all day. I don't want to do 15 reps or 20 reps. I want to do 7 to 8 good ones. I want it to be difficult from the start. I want 7 to 8 good ones, and after I do 2 sets like that, then I'll do one really, 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 really heavy set, and that I might fail 3 after 3 reps. Yeah, I might fail or 4, right? And I like my shits sets short and heavy, right? I don't get injured very often, which is the pro of that. Like, yeah, I don't get injured very often. Occasionally a little sore, but not very often. And yeah, you don't gotta. I don't make alterations to my diet. I eat whatever the fuck I want, bro. And I still got my stomach because my stomach was getting fat. You can't see it from here. But when I started, I was getting a spare tire, and I don't do shit for abs, man. Fuck some abs. but the stomach still got smaller. And all I do is lift heavy. I don't do much. Sweat, lift heavy. That's it. And it works for me. So.
Hey, Jules, I was going to ask you about this because you've been a boxing fan for a long time. Do you ever get tired of like the fans saying like, "Oh, we gotta respect the boxer," like, "Oh, like because he chose to fight this"? I'm like, no, fuck that. Like, if I'm having to pay to watch you fight, man, you better go fight someone. Like, fight someone that's gonna beat your head up or something. Make it interesting.
See, there's boxers that I have a lot of respect for because of the profession, but it's not the ones that they say. It's Cardenas.
Yeah,
That dude is not getting a lot of money to go in there and fight that way with somebody of Inoue's caliber. That's the guy that I respect. That like, yo, this dude, he deserves to be on TV a lot. You see what I mean? But not you don't need to tell me something in the middle of a sentence, country. Not Shakur. You're getting millions. What the fuck is there to respect? Yes, it's risky, but you're being compensated. Look at what you're getting paid.
And
Not Devin, same, right? Not those guys. It's the guys and the girls that they fight their fucking ass off, even though they don't make a lot. Like, yeah, I got respect for you to still be doing that. Go ahead, country.
Round one has a question for you in the chat.
This is what the fuck you was interrupting me in the middle because round one
Yes,
has a
sir.
question.
Hey. You be nice to country. You be nice to country.
Jules, I'm 5'4". I'm 5'4", weigh 138. How much should I bench? My honest opinion, a solid bench for somebody like you that you weigh that would be 150 pounds, because that would be about 15 pounds above your natural body weight. Like the minimum, without being judgmental or being an asshole, because gym culture is just a bunch of narcissistic assholes. Realistically, at minimum, you want to bench your body weight. At minimum, that you should be able to move that, your body weight. If you can't move that, then you need to start working on your triceps, because that's the driver for your bench. So you weigh 138, you want to be able to bench 138. If you can bench 150, okay, now you're getting stronger because you don't weigh that. And as long as you abide by that principle, you'll get stronger. You will get stronger. And, to improve your bench, do dips. You can use a dip machine, or you can do them the traditional way. You can do cable pull downs for your triceps. You can do the skull crushers, but I don't like them. They annihilated my tendon, so I don't do those anymore. But some people swear by them. Your driver for your bench is your tricep, even though it's a chest exercise. So to get a strong bench, get some strong triceps. And for what you weigh, you want to at least be able to bench what you weigh. You weigh 138, bench 138. Because the plates don't come that way, but you know what I mean. Something around your body weight. You want to at least bench your body weight.
Yeah, bro. I mean, if you're benching a plate, at 138, bro, like that's pretty good, because you're at least doing your own body weight. But go for 2 plates, bro. What you talking about?
Yeah, go for 2. Yeah, because dude, you'll just be surprised that if you do this right, it's nowhere near as difficult as the fitness industry makes it out to be. The only reason they do that is because they want to sell you their program, because they want to convince you that, oh, that doesn't work or this doesn't work. The truth is, every variation of a lateral raise or a front, they all work. Every variation of a curl works. Every variation of a press works for your legs or your chest. All of them work. If they told you, that it's as simple as just picking the variation that you like. And there's a logical reason why you might like it. See, country and real talk are bigger guys. So there are exercises that are not going to suit that they have a long femur or that they have very long arms. So they have to pick the variations that accommodate somebody with longer extremities. For somebody like round one who's 5'4", it's going to be different. He's built different. But all you got to do is just pick the movements that you like. 2 per muscle group. 2 different movements per muscle group. So that's 2 for your bicep, 2 for your tricep, 2 for your brachialis, 2 to 3 for your chest because it's a big group. You can go fucking ape shit on your legs because they're used to stress. So you can have 3-4 movements for your legs. and just pick the ones you like and
No,
go. It
fuck. I got
really,
leg day tomorrow. I'm not excited about that.
I fucking loved leg day, bro. I fucking
Oh
love leg
man.
day. Well,
Hey
it's not leg
Jules,
day. It's full body day for me. It's full because I do full, but I do full body 2 days and baby lifts, small groups 2 days. I don't actually have a whole day just for legs. Good.
it just may be crazy. Like I've never benched day in my life, but I can easily like freaking like do. I can easily like do push ups like 30, 40, 50, like my own weight easily. Like
Well, I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest with you. Doing absolutely nothing when I was doing absolutely nothing, I could get out 100 push-ups. Maybe it's because you have strong triceps, because that's the one thing I've always had very strong defined triceps, and your pushing movements come from your tricep. So you probably have strong triceps, or the other thing, which a lot of people don't know. You don't need big muscles to be strong. Strength is your nervous system talking to the fibers that you have. You may have a lot of fibers or you may have a little, but physical strength, the ability to exert force, is how well your nerves talk to your muscles, however big or small they are. You can see people that they weigh 130 pounds, but for some reason they hit hard. For some reason.
yeah,
For some reason they have a strong grip. Why? Because their nerves communicate well with the fibers in their body. The more they communicate, the more fibers they recruit, the stronger they are. There's like a whole video of a guy. Um, they're hauling cement from a barrel, and he's there with the big bodybuilder guys, and they're all languishing with the cement. But the guy who's lean, he's very lean. He's not as nowhere near as muscular as they are. He can haul it like it's nothing. Why? His nervous system is already used to communicating with his fibers. Like, look, this is what we're doing now. There was another one with a rock climber. There was a rock climber guy. Who's that guy? Real talk, the big guy whose wife ain't shit. That he smacked the kid. What's his name? Wheeler.
Yeah, Larry Wheeler.
Larry Wheeler.
Oh, Larry
It's
Wheels.
Larry Wheels and another guy. These are very big guys. They're in there with a rock climber. He's moving the same amount of weight that they are on a machine, but he's smaller than they are. Nowhere near as muscular. How is this possible? His nerves communicate better with his fibers than their nerves communicate with theirs. It's not really hard to understand that. You got to think of all these things are strings. All your muscles are different strings. The more of them you can recruit for a movement, the stronger you are. You don't necessarily have to be bigger, but the better your nerves communicate with them to use them, the stronger you are. So you can probably get out there, do 100 push-ups. Why? Maybe your nerves are something that you're doing has established a good dialogue between your nerves and your muscles, because that is how it works. The better your nerves communicate with your
yeah.
muscles, the more you can do.
No, the reason I say this is because like it's crazy because like I have a couple buddies who I train with like boxing wise and like they're bigger. I mean, these guys would be like, "How do you hit a lot harder than me?" I'm like, honestly, I don't even know. Honestly, I don't bench. Yeah, I lift weights and all. I do a lot of dumbbells, different stuff. But I'm like, I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know. I tell
It
my
could be
this. I said,
it could be bone density also. I knew an Asian guy. I worked with an Asian guy. He wasn't a big guy. He wasn't a big guy at all. And he wasn't a muscular guy either. But he hit hard as shit, bro. And if you looked at his wrists, you could see why. Oh, you a big bone guy. Like, I know that big bone shit is supposed to be a myth, but I don't think it is. You look at certain guys' wrists. You could get two guys that are, I don't know, 5'8". They're both 5'8", but they're not built the same. Look at Sebastian Fundora, about 6'5", right? Then look at Joseph Parker, also 6'5", and you could see the bone density on Parker is still more than the bone density on Sebastian. So I knew this Asian guy. He wasn't a big guy, but he was strong as a fucking ox. And I noticed he had really big fucking wrists. So it's a lot of little things that could make somebody stronger than they look. It could be that their nervous system communicates well with the muscle fibers. It could be that they have a lot of bone density or they're big bone. It'd be a lot of things. But you know this more than I do. There's people out there that they're not that big, and they hit fucking hard. They hit for whatever reason. In the moment, you don't know what the fuck it is, but yeah, there's people out there. They're not that big, and they're strong. They're really fucking strong. And there's people out there that are big, and they have very poor coordination, very poor balance. Yeah, you take up a lot of space. It's a lot of volume, but you're not coordinated at all. Like, and muscles are cool. I'm only doing it because I'm an old fucking man, so I want to keep my sugar down. And there's a lot of health benefits to lifting weights, but generally, nothing beats fighting. I mean, like, nothing beats fighting.
Yeah, I'm like, to the thing I
Nothing.
learned that weightlifting actually like takes the sugar out of your bones. I'm like, I did not know that actually. I did not know that weightlifting
Yeah.
does it to your bones. I'm like, huh, that's interesting.
That's a part of the when I saw that I had got skin tags right here. This was over 2 years ago. And then I looked it up. It's like, oh, that's a precursor for diabetes. I was like, okay, it's time to hit the gym. If you get the skin tags along your neck, that usually means there's too much sugar in your blood and it's causing some shit. There's a long-winded explanation. Time to hit the gym. And if you lift heavy, especially, you got to hit your legs hard though. If you're really doing this to regulate your blood sugar, you got to hit your legs hard because it's a huge group and it makes a huge difference for circulation in your body overall. You got to hit your calves. You have to hit your calves because that's what sends the blood back up to your heart. It's very easy to develop poor circulation in the legs as you get older, especially if you're losing muscle every single year from doing nothing. So, that's the virtue of doing it. Besides, I want to look nice in a t-shirt. Bro, I'm 43. I'm married with children. I don't give a fuck about looking nice in a t-shirt, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
I'm just doing it for
trying
the
to look
health
nice in a
benefits.
t-shirt.
No, you young and you got a lot of bitches you got to fuck, real talk. Like, it's this,
Yeah, I still got a list to go through.
you got to fuck a lot of different kind of bitches, bro.
I gotta finish the astrology chart. I still got a few signs I'm missing.
You have to finish what Marco started, bro. Marco doesn't want to do it. You got to finish what Marco started, bro.
Yeah.
You are the mark. Come on.
Fucking bitch.
But yeah, there's a lot of generally I enjoy it. I enjoy lifting. Like, if I didn't enjoy it, I wouldn't do it. I can't convince somebody.
Listening the fun part, bro.
Yeah, honestly, like, I enjoy all that shit. Like, it's like I'm an RPG character that I'm building up. I'm like when you play Final Fantasy 7 or 8 and you got to build up the little character. Yeah, I'm doing that to myself. I enjoy doing that. But that's the real benefits of it. And that's why I just think, look, I don't look down on people that take synthetics or different things like that. But I do, for me, it would be counterintuitive because I'm trying to use it for longevity. So I don't want to introduce anything into my body that's going to make everything go out of whack, So yeah, but yeah, I enjoy that shit. Shit, I'm going to fucking go to the gym tomorrow. I'll see y'all motherfuckers on the next one because I'm fucking sleepy. Real talk,
Already, yo.
motherfucker.
All right. Have a good night.
Bless y'all.
Peace.
You have a good one.